Hello and welcome, fellow tankers. So we have some new leaked news here, and World of Tanks is most likely doing a collaboration with Mafia. Maybe you remember this stone old game, which was pretty awesome. This picture here just appeared on Reddit, and it's also backed up by the Armored Patrol, who posted there will be a Mafia and World of Tanks collaboration. So we are looking now here for a special new Battle Pass chapter coming up next week. Most likely. Also on WOT Express, you can check there were recently some adjustments to the Tier 9 Italian medium tank Predatore in the super test. Also judging from this picture here, it will be most likely this Italian medium tank. So let's take a fast look at it. The stats can still be changed, but we can work with what we have right here. So you can see it's pretty much Progetto-like, which means also it has basically no armor. I can't imagine this thing bouncing anything actually. Also, it can't really side scrape. Maybe it can have some lucky bounces here on the side, but the turret and the hull will not withstand anything actually. Also, let's take a look at the penetration and the shells. We have 320 alpha, standard penetration around 250. Okay. The APCR is the premium shell, 290. Well, for tier 9, it's not extraordinarily good, but you can definitely work with that. Nice gimmick here is the HE shell with 105mm penetration, so you can make some nice flank movements, but you have to reload HE shells first. And this might be annoying, because you have a 4-shell auto-reloader to be exact. And if you play it only with the first shell, you come around with 3050 damage per minute. Clip potential is around 1300, so not too bad. Actually pretty mighty. But intra-clip will be 2.5 seconds, so this will be rather situational. By the way, I put in here the best equipment I could imagine for this tank. This is the Bond Stab, the tier 3 aiming device and the tier 3 mobility device. Also, of course, food and the essential crew skills. With that, we reach an extremely nice gun handling, especially the 2 seconds after firing are pretty low actually for an auto-reloader. This is even better than the Progetto 46 ones. So all in all, you might have even a better gun handling than the Progetto 46, which is already extremely good. Aim time is a little bit higher, but keep in mind, after firing, the aiming circle will not bloom out very much. Dispersion can be lowered to around 0.28, so pretty accurate gun. I really like that. 7 degrees of gun depression. Could be better, it's workable, but not awesome. 20 degrees of gun elevation is pretty much. With my suggested equipment, it will not reach the full view range. If that's important on most maps, I doubt it. You can also have a second equipment layout with optics, for example, and the commander vision system. Camo values are pretty decent, around 30% stationary, possible to hide behind most bushes, but not super sneaky or anything. And also very important to point out, this thing, if it stays like this, will be pretty fast. So if you boost the top speed here, you can reach 67 kilometers per hour. And because of the pretty good power to weight ratio, you will also reach this top speed pretty fast. It's almost as good as the KPZ-07 RH premium German medium tank on tier 8. So if you have that, you can imagine it's pretty fast. It will have a little bit problems to reach that top speed at the first seconds, because it has kind of high terrain resistance values. But if you have to travel further distances with this tank around the map, you can definitely use that speed to your advantage. So that's it. Most likely the Predatore will come in a special Battle Pass chapter, also most likely this week already. Have fun grinding it if you are interested. I think it's an interesting and pretty good tier 9 tank in the end. You can also use your Italian medium crew, since the Progetto 65 was nerfed so badly. I think these dudes need a new tank to have some fun in the game now at least. Thank you guys for watching, and cheers bros!